Hello guys, so today I'm going to be talking about once you find out how much calories you have been eating for the last week, how we can move to calorie deficit and what we can do to keep hunger at bay. So before I begin though, I do want to introduce myself and I do want to make sure that you guys are aware that yes, I have been putting videos here and there. I thought I was going to put a video on Thursday, but life gets really busy and I wasn't able to. This week though, it will be only one video because it's just I'm trying to get back to routine and I think it's very important for me to focus on that. Now, having said that, my name is Jessica and I get engaged in conversations about weight loss, weight-related disease education, and how to achieve weight loss in an affordable way that honors our way of living. So I am going to go right now into a cutting period. So what does that look like? Well, I take between 17,000 to 2,000 to 20,000 calories a week. Because of that, actually probably a little more actually. I clocked it at 20, 21. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up about 150 for 2 weeks and then 250 for another 2 weeks, and my goal is to go down to 1,800 calories a day, which would be around 1,600 a week, 16,000 a week, and also lose the last 20 pounds for Christmas. So Christmas is sort of my goal, my touchstone. If I don't achieve it, I don't. If I do, I do. So what are the things that I'm going to engage to aside from caloric deficit? It will be increasing my protein. That's one of my goals. Just because I have noticed that while I have been clocking how much intake I'm having, I have increased it and it does help with that hunger. For my body right now, because I have been increasing and I've been doing between 24 to 3,000 calories a day. What has been helping was the protein increase. It also helps with muscle buildup, muscle building, and to a certain extent, and to grow some muscles in terms of when you exercise, and also the expenditure, because it takes a lot more calories to process protein, but it's always good to increase it. The other thing I'm going to be doing, I am going to be using aspartame for like the Coke Zero to drink in order to satiate that sugary aspect of it. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using the Zero Jello. There's Jello with 0 calories, which I am going to do. The last thing is probably I'm going to have pickles around, apples, fruit, because even if I do go over, I do feel that having an apple and maybe even pairing it with cottage cheese does help for me, my satiety. So those are the things that I typically have in the house in order for me to be able to sort of get as close as I can to my goal, which it will be right now about 2,200 calories as a starting point. The last thing I'm going to say is I do use Splenda. I am going to, because I do make sourdough, I am also going to keep the sourdough in because I do enjoy it. It makes my morning awesome, and it actually, because right now I am going to be starting little running sessions, because I do, for next year I would like to start running, and because of my knee I have to kind of strengthen and try to feel that out. So because of that, I am going to keep my carbs not high, but as the secondary macronutrient that I'm gonna hit. So protein first and then carbs. So then aside from that, I should be good to go. My exercise will stay in terms of what I do in the mornings, but I do want to do 10 minutes running sessions where I am trying to do a little cardio to just support that evolution of running, which would be my goal next year. The last thing I do want to talk about is I do want to emphasize the fact that I do make soups full of vegetables. I put vegetables, I use chicken broth and I boil them, and I use that also as the hunger crushing tool in terms of when I'm over my calories, I have eaten what I wanted to eat and I'm still hungry. The soup, the vegetable soup, is a very nice addendum to the carbs, because carbs are movable. I don't know that the movable part is the protein. You just want to increase to I believe, and please don't quote me, because there's a lot more talented people out there that know exactly, but it's around I think a kilo per gram. What I would do is go on Google free protein for weight, and then they will give you that. That's what I would do, and that's what I did. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I will try to be a little bit more consistent, but this is my starting. I will take my time. What I am envisioning is that I will be back to doing regular videos in September once I get my my caloric deficit and my routine back online. Okay, so I wish you health and happiness, and I will see you next week.